Thanks, Megan. Thanks. I'm so glad you're back, Carl. I'm so glad.
I'm so glad to be back.
Yeah, and the last time you were here, I loved the advice when you said, don't stop dancing, it's working out.
I love that you took it.
Yeah.
But you know something? It could be improved.
What?
Every once in a while, not all the time, once in a while, put a little tap in. Even if it had to be faked with a drummer.
It would have to be fake, because I don't know how to tap.
Well,
okay. I'll do it, whatever you say.
Okay,
You have
one
good
other thing.
advice.
You know Tony, your DJ?
Yeah.
I love him. He's wonderful. The music he plays is wonderful.
Great.
But if he wears the same thing every day, if he wore something flamboyant like the old days, Doc Severinsen wore something wild in the old
He
Carson
did, on Johnny Carson.
So people will tune in to see what he's wearing. You'll get other people coming.
People would tune in just to see what Tony's wearing?
Fashion plates always tune in for that. Of course. Why else would they tune in at the beginning?
I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean, I know you mean. No.
It's the Ellen Show, not the Tony Show.
No, I know, but that's a good idea. So if I can get more people to watch, because what's Tony going to wear?
Colorful,
bright outfits.
Yes, wild, colorful.
Okay, before the show starts, I'm going to grab something for Tony. That's a great idea.
Okay.
I hope he goes for it. I think that's a good idea.
If he doesn't, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, you're right. I'll tell him you said so.
He'll listen
Thanks.
to you.
All right, let me go
Tell
get...
him it's the Ellen Show. He'll listen to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a seat. Right back at you. Today I'd like to try something a little different. This to me would be like I guess a show called Ellen Unplugged. I always like to switch it up. I like to push the envelope if anybody knows me at all. I usually come out here and I stand there and I do my monologue, which basically is just another word for stand-up comedy. And then I started thinking, why do I have to stand? Really? I mean, can't I sit down? I mean, is it still considered stand-up if I'm sitting down? Is it sit-down comedy? I don't know if it is or not. I've never heard of it. I've heard of a sit-in, which is basically a protest. If you sit, and I'm not protesting anything. I'm not protesting stand-up. I am on a hunger strike. I am not so much a hunger strike as that I just forgot to eat today, so I'll eat later. So I'm not on a hunger strike. But comedians, I think this is my. I think comedians like to stand because they try to intimidate you. Because when I'm on my feet, anything could happen. You know, I could lunge at you, and in the back of your minds, you're laughing and you're thinking she's funny and she might attack me. But don't get too comfortable because anything still can happen. You know, I'm like a coiled python. I could swallow a chicken whole. I could roll at you. I could just start rolling and just go right into the crowd. Standing to me is, it's not important to me because I'm confident. I'm secure. I mean, not only could I sit here and talk to you, I could dig a hole in the stage and climb into it and still talk to you. That's how secure I am. Does anyone have a crowbar? I like this. I think it's comfortable. I think this is a nice way to do, it's very Elvis-like. You know, he did that special where he was singing and the people were all around him and he was kind of down on the ground like this. The only problem with it is that when it's time for me to dance, I'm kind of out of position. So, I don't know, let's see what happens. Maybe I'll stand. Maybe I'll switch the whole thing up. And now I'll just stand the rest of the time. No, I like sitting a lot. I did stand up for 25 years. It's time for me to sit down. That's how I feel. Tony, how do you feel?
Oh, I'm getting lots of dates tonight, that's for
Yeah.
sure. It's not me.
Oh, no. You're going to take it off?
Yeah.
Well, at least, can you just follow Carl's advice and
do-
just wear it just at least in the beginning of the show so people tune in to say, what's Tony? That's a good gimmick. What's Tony wearing today? And every day, because I love the way you dress,
Thank you.
but some people need... You see the award shows,
I
people wear
do.
glitter and sparkly things. They like shiny, sparkly things.
Yeah, it's got like reflections all over here. I feel like I'm in a disco.
Yeah. Well, just leave it on until Carl leaves.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Can I just put the hat on and I'll take the jacket off a bit?
You want to leave the hat on and take the jacket off?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
Yeah. I can't believe you don't want to take the glasses off. You're going to leave
I
those
forgot
on?
they were on my face. They're clear, so I forgot they were on my face.
All right, but the hat looks good.
Yeah, I feel like I'm one of
Yeah, you can carry that off.
Yeah, I can rock that.
That's good. All right.
I like
yeah,
that.
at least wear a different hat or something every day.
I'll try.
He's got a point. He's been in the business a long time. He knows what he's doing.
Okay.
All right.
I'll give it a shot.
Fantastic. All right. Hey. On the show today, Scarlett Johansson is here. She's in good company in that movie. Nominated for a Golden Globe for a love song for Bobby Long. She's 20 years old, and I think this is her third Golden Globe nomination. That's incredible. Also, and of course, Carl Riner. And you can't get bigger than that. He's a comedy legend is what he is. He's now in Ocean's 12, and he is the reason that I dance every day. I love dancing, and he was on the show, and I mentioned that one day I may stop, and he said, I can never stop dancing, and as long as Carl asks me something, I'll do it. So it's a big, big show. And our eBay auction for the new Toyota Prius is up to $31,600. I don't know what kind of hat that is. I didn't intend on doing that. So the Toyota company, they were generous enough to give us a fully loaded Prius, and all the money is going to go to the Tsunami Relief Fund, and so it's not too late to bid. The auction ends tonight. If you want to bid or just make a donation, you can go to our website and go after the show. Don't go right now, even if you want to help, which is a good thing. It's rude. I'm right in the middle of a show. And also, there's somebody in the luxury box that I want you to meet. Everybody say hi to Bob Pike, the COO of Allstate.
Hi,
Bob. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm very good. Well, those are good hands. They say that you're in good hands with Allstate.
Well,
and
I hope we are, and I know you are, because thanks to you, we have gotten over $75,000 contributed by Allstate employees individually and their agencies to Relief Fund. And I think what's kind of important about this is that corporate contributions are kind of nice. They're kind of expected, but they're kind of impersonal, and we've certainly made one of those. But this check is from people who work at desks, who serve our customers daily, and from the Allstate family of employees who gave you this check. I want to thank you.
Thank you very much, Bob.
And
thank you. $75,000. That's great.
well, let me tell you something else.
What else?
What you've done with your viewing audience, both for the homeless, both for the poor, and both for this disaster, is something we should all acknowledge you for. Thanks.
No, thank you very much. Thank you for everything, Bob. I appreciate it. Thank you. Look at that. I got to find my wallet every single time. My wallet is, and I need to get to the bank soon because I haven't, can't find it. Here's my phone. And my flask. There it is. Okay, that's so hard to find things when you're looking for them. All right, there we go. Oh, look at it. I've been looking for these. They're fireplace tools that I actually I'm gonna put next to the fire here, and just here. There we go. I was wondering where they went. There we go. I'll tell you, there's nothing more romantic than a crackling fire. Nothing more romantic. Which reminds me, Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and you know, you always want to give something really unique and special to that special someone in your life. Your sweetie, your honey, your puddin', your hunk of burning love. And so just say no to that heart-shaped Whitman sampler and have Houston do it for you or for someone you love. Think of something that Houston can do, and we're going to send him to you. Whatever you want him to do. He could serve a romantic meal for you and your special someone. He could fill your bedroom with candles and rose petals. He could propose for you if you want, and because if you're going to pull a stunt like that, you want a professional stuntman, and he is. So go to our website and find out how we can send Houston to you. So send us a video or an email or whatever you want Houston to do. We'll figure it out and we'll send him to you. And so hopefully we'll send him someplace good. I think that'll be fun. Hey, guess what I did recently? I don't know why people say guess what, because they're not going to get. I visited Jennifer Lopez on the set of her new dance video, and tomorrow I'm going to show you the whole, like, you know, package of what happened with Jennifer and I. But so that's tomorrow on the show. But right now I just want to give you a little tiny sneak peek of me on the set of Jennifer Lopez's video. Okay. Wait till you see it. It's just, I'll give you a little bit more, a tiny sneak peek. Snip. One more little nibble, and that's it until tomorrow. I'll tell you, if you can get one, freeze frame one of those when I was dancing with them, because look how... The other girls were so, all of them are off. Look at every single one of them are completely in the wrong position. And at the same time, anyway, well, you'll see tomorrow the whole thing. It was great. It was dancing with Jennifer Lopez. She doesn't miss a beat. She's really a sharp tack. Hey, when we come back, Scarlett Johansson's going to be sitting right here. We'll be right back. At 20 years old, our first guest was just nominated for her 3rd Golden Globe Award. Please welcome the very talented Scarlett Johansson. Did you like the outfit that Tony had on?
It was beautiful. I love that. Where did you get that sequin coat?
Ellen got it for me.
It was fantastic.
I found it. It was in the trunk left over from a party. I had worn it. So, hey, your hair looks very cute.
Thank you very much.
You're always taking chances. You dress in a very stylish way, and that's what I'm trying to get him to take chances.
Yes, I don't have a sequin coat, but I'm looking to find one. So maybe you'll
Yeah,
sell
but
it.
I like it. You have little ruffles on your sweater. It adds a little bit more, and you have little pearls on it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I like the way you dress.
Thank you.
All right, so hey, congratulations on the Golden Globe nomination. 3.
Thank you.
Was it last year? Last year it was for Lost in Translation and
Girl with the Pearl
Girl
Earring.
with the Pearl Earring. 2
Yes.
in one night.
In one night.
That's pretty exciting.
Yes, it was very exciting.
Yeah.
And this year it was extremely unexpected, and it was for a film that I'm really proud of. So
Yeah,
it was very exciting.
it looks amazing, and John
Thank you.
Travolta looks amazing in it.
He is. It's one of the best performances of his career, I think. Anyway.
Yeah. Well,
But
good. Well, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
And you're good in
Yeah.
everything, so it should be good.
That's my date.
Who is this? You're taking your date to where? To the Golden Globes?
Yes.
Who is it?
That's my twin brother, Hunter. Let's see. Oh my God, he would be mortified if he saw that picture. I'm mortified that I'm in that picture, actually.
Well, where was this taken?
That's not us. actually. It's
Okay.
somebody else. No, it was, I don't know, it was taken at some party. It looks, I think we're probably about 13.
Yeah, it looks like it. It
Yeah.
looks like a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long, get that.
I don't know why we have
that. Okay, move that, moving
Yeah.
straight along.
All right, and you shot. And where did you shoot the? Where did you shoot the film?
In New Orleans, we shot it in New Orleans.
My hometown.
Yeah, it's very beautiful there.
Yeah.
And it's smelly too.
It is smelly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what kind of smelly would you say it is?
It's extremely smelly.
Where did you shoot? In the French Quarter?
We sort of shot outside. You know, we were shooting all over New Orleans, but we were staying in the French Quarter, and it's amazing. I mean, it was incredible to be there, but it was very smelly.
But it's a beautiful city. If you're wanting to travel, it's a lovely place to go.
It is. It's very nice.
It really is. I love New Orleans. There's no place like it, and the food's great. The people are great.
The people are great, and the city just really opened its arms to us. It was a lot of fun. And, you know, it's hard to really go out with John because he's probably the biggest movie star of all time, and he's absolutely lovely. But the first time, you know, when we first got there, we all went to there's a lot of drinking in this film. Everybody does a lot of drinking. And we went to this bar, and, you know, everybody had a whiskey, and we felt like it was going to be the beginning of a good production.
Yeah.
And it was.
Well, and
we weren't drunk all the time, of course, but most of the time we were, actually.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But he doesn't. Does he drink, John?
Not really. I mean, I've definitely seen him a little tipsy. So, you know, if we're celebrating, like in Venice, we were on this boat. It was very fantastic. And he was like, I'm a little drunk. And I was like, wow, it's me and John. And he's, you know, we can sing show tunes. And
He
stuff
seemed
like
drunk as hell on the show last time. Did you see it? He was on the show, and I said, let's pretend like we're on your plane. And so he just like.
Was he like, woo?
Yeah, no, he laid down and put a blanket over him, and it was, I think he was drunk. I'm pretty sure he was. And also the things, the clips that I've seen of the movie look like, because he plays an alcoholic, and he looks drunk in the scenes that I've seen.
Yes, he does. He looked very drunk when we were shooting.
And that's hard to act drunk.
It is, because a lot of times, you know, you see these things where people are pretending to be drunk, and they're very, you know, you're like, yeah, but you're not really that way when you're drunk. A lot of people, when they're drunk, they sit there like this. I don't, of course.
No.
I carry on wonderful conversation, but...
That's a horrible drunk to just sit there like that.
It was the giant glass.
Hey, can we talk about your Calvin Klein ad? And you're doing two campaigns, Calvin Klein and Louis Vuitton?
Yes.
This is Calvin Klein, which is wholesome as can be. Look at that.
Very
sweet, innocent shot right there.
Yes.
All right. And then, whole different you here.
Yes.
Did you fall down? What happened? You look naked, and are you naked?
That's what happens when you do those shoots. You know, they start playing music, and the next thing you know, you're naked.
Wow. We have to go to commercial. We're back with Scarlett Johansson, and that's a clip from Love Song for Bobby Long, and it really does look good.
Thank you very much.
Really good. And
Thank you.
it feels like the South.
It does. It certainly does. It was extremely hot, and every day we were just... John was cool as a cucumber. I, however, was a sweaty,
The
awful
humidity
mess.
there is crazy.
Unbelievable.
Where was that house? What area?
It was somewhere in the middle of... I have no idea where. I probably slept in the car on the way there every day, but it was like sort of in the outskirts of New Orleans, and it took a lot to get through that heat without being... It was a lot of powder and that kind of thing.
I don't know.
Fans and...
We found this picture of you. I don't know how we find all these pictures of you and your brother. And this, I don't know, when was this taken? How long ago? You have a mullet, which I always, I'm advocating.
Probably 2 years ago. But actually, I cut it into a mullet.
You did it yourself?
You probably cut yours into a mullet, too.
I didn't do it myself.
No, I didn't do it myself,
Yeah.
but it was very cool.
I'm always proud of my mullet. I always think that that's all right, well, thanks for being here. And
Thank you.
A little bit later, there's something we like to make people's dreams come true, and there's something you want to do, so we're gonna do it later in the show.
Something I'm just been wanting to do. I said I'm from New York, so something that I've been watching people do, and
I don't know if it's ever been done on TV before, but we're going to do it.
How exciting.
Yeah, it is. A Love Song for Bobby Long and In Good Company are both in theaters now. We've got a big surprise for my favorite roving reporter after this. Don't go away. We'll be right back. So, a while back, we started a segment called Ellen's Roving Reporters, where we asked you to send in reports on events from your area, and we got reports from all over the country, everything from spiders to sock monkeys. And so here's one that I particularly like from Morgan Fisher from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Most typical Sundays in Green Bay, Wisconsin are devoted to celebrating the green and gold. But this week in Titletown, it's bye week. No beer, no brats, no game.
No game?
So what do people do on a Sunday afternoon when there's no Green Bay football?
We were raking leaves.
I heard you were making something out of your leaf pile. What was it?
It was a castle.
I stared at my cardboard cutout of the best football player that we have, number 4. He's wonderful.
Play football.
Oh, you're gonna make up your own game of football if Green Bay's not playing, huh? I know it's an upsetting day. It's bye week for the Green Bay football team.
I am cleaning out my closet, and I have a list of chores a mile long that I have to get done.
We've been all around the city, and the one thing we found is that when there is no Green Bay football, the people just want to dance. That's all from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Back to you, Ellen.
So, I liked it a whole lot. So then I called her, and I left a message for her. So this is me calling her. Hey, Morgan, it's Ellen DeGeneres. How you doing? Boy, it's a shame you're not there. Listen, I had some questions for you, but call me back if you can. Maybe, reporters should be reachable. You should be on call 24/7. I should be able to get a hold of you. But listen, I don't want to take up the entire machine because that's aggravating. I've said it before. People just ramble on and you're like, what's the point? And then, just keep talking and talking and talking. Maybe you're waiting for a really important call and you thought that was it. And whose dog was that? Was that your dog or somebody else's dog? So we never heard back from her, but I thought that she did a great job, and now actually we need to hire a reporter for something, because I think she'd be interested. Since she's a football fan, we need a reporter to go to the Super Bowl, so why not her? So we're going to call her again, and I hope that she answers this time. And so this is, I guess, her cell phone, Morgan. Finally, we got her cell phone number because she's a reporter. She should be. I can't really hear that. Can you turn it up for me in case? What could she be doing? She's
It's
not.
Morgan. Sorry I'm not here to take your call, but please leave me a message and I will try to call you back. Thanks.
To page this person, press 5 now.
Hey, Morgan, it's Ellen DeGeneres again. I called you before and left a message, and I don't want to hear, oh, I didn't get it, because you had to have gotten it. I left a long, long message. And I was trying to get you to first I was going to just tell you how great that your roving reporter thing was, and then now I just wanted to invite you to do something that I think you'd enjoy doing, but I'm not going to leave it on your message because I don't know that you're the person for the job now because I can't reach you, and you're, I don't want to be, pursuing you and you're not interested, I can take a hint. You don't have to, call back and say don't call or something like that, but don't just not call back. But especially if you're a reporter, why aren't you, there should be somebody answering the phone and I didn't want to page you. I mean, I guess I could have paged you. If you want to call me back, it's 818-363. And, but call back soon, because I'm going to be off the air in a minute, and then I'm going home. So, anyway, well, Margaret, again, I can't believe that I'm missing you one more time. All right, goodbye. What I'm going to do is, because I didn't get her and we have some time, I'm just going to, what do you mean if I'm satisfied with my message? Now suddenly she's saying if I'm satisfied with my message. All right. What I like to do sometimes is, because that didn't work out, I'm just going to dial one digit off just to see who I get. Oh, that's not it. I did the same thing. Because Because maybe if this person answers.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Annette.
Is not available.
You know, have you seen the comedy special Here and Now? There's a really funny bit on it in there about people that leave messages where, you know, your call has been forwarded. Annette is not here. You should see it. It's funny. Bye. All right. One more. What's Morgan's last name? The other one, Fisher. What other one? How can no one be home in Wisconsin?
Hello.
Oh, hey, how you doing? This is good. This is Ellen DeGeneres calling. Who's this?
Carl, Aldi.
Huh?
Carl.
Hal?
Yeah, who are you trying to call?
Well, I'm trying to call Morgan Fisher, but she's not home. Do you know Morgan Fisher?
Nope.
You don't know her.
Nope.
All right. Hey, what you doing, Hal?
What?
What you doing?
I'm at a meeting.
You're eating?
No, I'm at a meeting.
Oh, you've got a meeting.
Just finished up a meeting, yeah.
Oh. All right, what kind of meeting?
Union meeting.
Union meeting. Oh, well, then that's important. Okay. Listen, all right, do you like football?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Great. All right. Well, listen, you don't know Morgan Fisher?
No.
All right. Well, thanks for answering the phone, and
Okay.
you get back to your meeting.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Our next guest is a showbiz legend who is currently starring alongside Brad Pitt and George Clooney in Ocean's 12. Take a look. Please welcome back to the show the amazing Carl Riner.
This fits me. No,
That's great on you.
I'd like to institute something else.
Yes.
We start out with him, the crazy outfit.
Yeah.
Whoever is your next guest takes the hat. It's called Pass the Hat.
I like it.
You see, and if it fits, they keep it. If it doesn't fit, they go around to the audience and find out who it fits perfectly.
Yeah.
And they get it.
Pass the hat, and if the hat fits.
And if the hat fits, wear
Yeah.
it.
I like it.
This fits me.
You have good ideas.
Do I look better with it or without it?
Yeah, keep it on.
With it.
Yeah.
Should I leave it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave it on. It looks nice. That was some good dancing. That was some really, really
Yes,
good dancing.
thank you. Oh, I love this hat.
Yeah, no, that's really good on you.
I don't think I'll ever go out without wearing this hat
That's great.
anymore.
It's a
And
signature.
the people ask me, where'd you get it? Ellen gave it to me.
Yeah, well, Tony gave it to you, and it was all because of you. It was your idea. The whole
Tony,
thing.
You're never getting it back.
Yeah. I love that. I have so much fun. Whenever I hear that you're coming back, I'm so excited because last time you were here, we had so much fun.
Last time we were here, you did 10 minutes, and by the way, nobody can pick up. If I gave you, well, I don't want to do it now, but if I gave you 10 minutes to work on that flower, you can give us 10 minutes of fun, but I'm not going to do it because it's eating into my time. But you did 10 minutes on dental floss.
Right.
And I came out and I had these things called brush sticks.
Right.
Picks, whatever it is. And because I mentioned it, they're in here. I'm not going to take it out and do another commercial because it's a family-owned company. And they were so thrilled that I talked about it. They sent me 40 billion of these. And I won't live long enough to pick my teeth that long. So I would like to present to you, because you were my agent on that, 1/100%.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What a cute little holder. They send you this too?
That's the whole thing.
That's great. Thank you so much, because I think it's hard. Like, I was just eating pizza, and I had pizza in my teeth, and this would have come in handy then.
Yes, so leave it in there now, because I don't want to use up my time while you pick.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it on, I think that there are certain things I wouldn't do right now. I'm casual in my show, and this is definitely Ellen Unplugged.
I don't believe there's anything you wouldn't do. When you called a man in, where was it, Wisconsin?
Uh-huh.
Yes, and just sat there, and, you made something out of nothing.
Oh.
There was nobody there, and I was laughing.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully he's laughing. He was so friendly. He had no idea.
What? You didn't find out what kind of a union meeting it was?
No, I didn't want to bother him.
Yeah.
He sounded like he was busy, so I felt like I was intruding or something.
You were.
Hey, listen, your lovely wife Estelle is in the audience. I see her in the audience.
There she is.
Hi, Estelle.
Estelle Reiner.
Look at that. Look at that. You've been married how long now?
60. There we go. That's me with hair in the Army. That's when we got married. That was 1943, during the big war. And
62 years.
62 years ago, we got married on Christmas Eve.
All right. Hey, listen. Before we got off, Estelle is a jazz singer and has a new CD out, which is called Estelle Reiner Sings Grown-Up Songs for Kids. Which sounds like a great CD. Sounds really great.
It's one of the things that keeps our marriage going. I keep working and she keeps working. This is her 6th CD, and this one came about because our first grandchild, she sang a little cassette for them, and she didn't want to sing kids' songs, so she sang the songs. She's a jazz singer. She sang the songs that she thought a kid would like to hear, because they don't know the difference between what you sing peas porridge hot. They don't know what a peas porridge is.
No.
So. In this particular, after doing those are our 5 grandchildren, by the way, on the covers.
Oh, really?
Yes. And put your glasses on, because they're cute enough to look at.
Oh, they're
and
adorable.
after Jake was born, and then Nikki and Romy and Livia and Rosie, she made a little cassette for each one of them. And my son Lucas last year said, "Mom, you got to make another cassette." She's wearing out her cassette. She goes to sleep with it. She loved Jada. Jada, 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 Jun, Jun, Jun.
There's 27 songs on here.
27 songs.
Are they like 30 seconds each? How can you fit that many songs on a CD?
Because it's a CD, and some of them are 3 minutes.
Wow.
You get a lot for your money.
That's great.
But now a song like, I like you very much, Carmen Miranda. She made a child song out of it. I like you very much. Anyway,
that's great.
It'll melt you.
That's great.
Go in the car, but be very careful, because if you melt, you won't be able to drive. But listen to that. Listen to that. It'll melt you.
All right, that's great. What a great thing.
And if anybody else wants to be melted, it's Amazon.com or EstelleReiner.com. You can find these and all her jazz albums.
Sweet. Very sweet. Well, thank you for sharing
You
that with us.
going to listen to it?
Yes, I am. I'm going to get in the car.
You going to call me after?
I may listen to it somewhere else other than the car, too.
Okay.
I may listen to it in a house.
Will you call me?
Yeah, I'll call you.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, we have to take a break. I just found out that Morgan has called back. She's on the phone.
Oh, I want to.
So, yeah, we're going to go to break, and we're going to talk to Morgan when we come back.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I know. All right, we're back with Carl Riner, and I understand that Morgan is on the phone for us. Hey, Morgan?
Yeah?
Oh, my Lord, you're hard to get a hold of. Morgan? You're sitting here with Carl Riner is here. Carl, say...
Hi, Carl.
Hello, Morgan.
So what's going on? Where have you been?
Right now, I'm in Normal, Illinois, believe it or not.
Doing what?
I'm actually here for a college theater festival.
Uh-huh.
Just hanging out. We just got done eating, and now we're back, and I'm calling you.
Yeah, I called Hal and talked to him for a little while. He was having a union meeting, and yeah, I just started calling numbers that were just 1 or 2 digits off from yours, and just looking. And Hey, listen, here's the thing, because we don't have a lot of time now, unfortunately,
Yeah.
because you're so hard to get a hold of. You've
I know.
ruined it for all of us. But here's the thing. You did a great job. We love the roving reporter tape that you sent in, and because of it, we're interested in sending you to the Super Bowl. How about that?
Oh!
So it's going to be, here's the thing. You want to do it?
I think I would go to the Super Bowl.
Okay, here's the thing. It's going to be you in Houston, and it's in Florida. You're going to go into Winnebago, and we're the film crew, and we're giving you field passes, and you're going to give us a report right from the game.
Okay.
All right, so
Awesome.
we're going to get in touch with you, and we're going to see you soon, and thanks for calling back, Morgan.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. She's doing it. All right, hey, listen, Ocean's 12 is in theaters now, and we're going to be right back. Don't go away. Thank you, Carl, so much for being here. I want to thank Scarlett Johansson and Carl Riner. Tomorrow, Steve Harvey joins us, and we're going to see what happened when I visited Jennifer Lopez on the set of her new video. Okay, now it's time to make Scarlett Johansson's dream come true. Here with us is Steve Cohen from Village Pizzeria on Larchmont in Los Angeles. What are you talking about? This is your dream?
Well, my dream was being in New York, I tried to think of what I really always wanted to do. I wanted to learn how to twirl pizza dough.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's a dream come true.
That's you know, I find a lot of people have small dreams. That's a yeah.
And this one is not that much bigger than those small dreams.
No, but I mean, it does look hard, and I've always wondered how it. Okay, what do you do,
We
Steve?
stretch it a little bit. Let's just get it up in our knuckles, like we talked about.
Okay.
And
What do you
let
mean,
the
like
weight-
you talked about? What about
we were
me?
here before.
What?
You weren't listening.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now what?
the weight of the dough, and then just chop it.
But yours is really twirling. My goodness. Oh, it's getting too thin.
This one.
Oh, okay.
Stretch
It's
through.
fascinating, isn't it, guys? Really. Oh.